914. All men are created equal with a condition. We are going to speak to you with the Old Testament, and your eyes will be opened. Your inner eyes will be opened. We keep hearing that all men are created equal, all men are created equal, but we don't understand what that is. You are created equal with a savage, you are created equal with somebody who is uncivilized, you are created equal with somebody who does not understand the will of the universe or the will of your ancestors. We are going to speak to you with the Old Testament for you to become equal. It takes your knowledge of this spiritual, magical experiments and magical exercises that we are here promoting. Illusions, you will not be living in illusions. All men are created equal. We are planting it here again on this very 914th day, but you must understand what it means. If A does not know what M knows, there's imbalance in our world. How are both men created equal? Do you know who M knows? Do you know who M is? Do you know what M knows? M, being Moses, our great teacher, as written here, you know it all too well. Moses was the one that transformed this very staff into a serpent. Do you know how? If you don't know, how can you be claiming equality? All men are equal when you are living as subhuman, when you are living in illusion, when you do not know, blindfolded. All men are created equal. And Moses transformed a serpent, that same serpent, into a staff of command. You know how? You're still living in delusion, for goodness sake. Let us say the truth to ourselves. You cannot be able to be singing all men are created equal, all men, when you do not know. When you know, then all men are created equal. There is a condition, two conditions. All men are created equal with each other, with your ancestors, or created equal with the universe. There are two conditions to it. But before we give you those two conditions, there's a reason why you came here. You're wondering, whose voice are you hearing today? This is LTV Light, Premier Member #1, coachEmen, reaching you live. We have been planting it here methodically, inch by inch, carefully, patiently, degrees by degrees, step by step. And today is the 914th day. This journey is for 1001 day, as you can see, with each step by step closer to that very deadline. 1001 day. We have been planting it here, painting it here, like our own ancestors, their hands was painting on the walls of the great pyramids. Like their hands was storing it, meticulously storing it inside the great pyramids, even though it was plundered and looted. It would have been completely hidden from us. But today we are unearthing it and bringing it above ground. Like gold, we are bringing it above ground so that you can be able to grab it and run. It is your treasures, you know. All men are created equal. It sounds beautiful. But you must know. Knowledge is key. What you don't know is greater than you. It's not all kinds of knowledge, but there are key specific knowledge that when you have it, you are in control of your life. You are mastery. You are in mastery. You are no longer being ruled by superstition. You are no longer being ruled under illusion or delusions. The LTB Light member that brought you here knows that after watching this very video, you will appreciate what it means to be equal before the universe, before your own ancestors, before all mankind. You must know what your ancestors knows, or else you are not equal to them. You must know what your own fellow man knows, or else you are not equals. You must know what the universe wants you to know, or else you are not equal. Follow successful and you too become successful. Listen to this very spiritual aid. There is a staff that is pointing right here below this very video, or at the end of this very video. Download your own ATB Light antidote kit that says no to the power of the destroyer that brought in plagues to come and destroy us. Existing plagues today. Frogs all over the land. Debt. Addiction all over the land. Blood all over the land. Pests and flies. Plagues that are still existing up to today. Don't pretend. Don't live in illusion. Don't live in self-denial to say that you do not know that darkness lives in your land, in your life. Ignorance. people trespassing against each other due to darkness, trading against each other due to darkness, trampling against each other due to darkness, forming enmity against each other due to darkness. We have to tell ourselves the truth. Do we live as equals? You see, when you have given two eyes and you fail to use those two eyes, you are tempting your own fellow man to subdue you, to suppress you, to depress you. But that is another message for another day. For now, your inner eyes is what we are calling for you to use. Because when you use your inner eyes, you begin to see what made you not to be unequal with your fellow man under the universe. We'll use the Old Testament, the way your own ancestors designed it. Full submission to the will and word of your own ancestors. In full submission to the will and word of your own ancestors, you will become equal to all in the universe. I want you to build a mental picture of this very. For you to have equals, that means it's two sides, straight line. Can you be able to see in full submission to the will of the universe, to the will and word of your own ancestors? You are as equals. Did you get it? Who can be more perfectly aligned? Who can be more submissive, down to earth? Who knows the earth better than one who is lying flat in full submission to the will of your own ancestors, their desire, to the will of the universe? Then you are equal. Know what your own brothers know. Don't trample and trade against each other. Don't trespass against each other. Don't form enmity against each other. In perfect alignment, down to earth, with the will. In perfect alignment with the will of your own ancestors and the desire of your own ancestors and the universe. Then we as brothers, we are as equals. If you don't know that, you don't know it. We have done noble and justice to this very message of this day. Do the needful, do the very urgent. Begin now to stop the hands and the tirades of the destroyer against our own people with depression and addiction and debts and poverty. And it shall be well unto us. We are reminding you also that this very journey, we have been doing it. And today is the 914th day. 914th day. We do it for 1001 day. Be here with us till the end. Okay? At the end of this very video, like it and share it. It's like good, great seeds. Calling our own people. Yes, we are all created equal. Race, we are all asking ourselves to rise up. To know that we are equal with everyone. That you must surely know. A must know what M knows. A must know what the universe wants him to know. A must know what his own ancestors knows. A must know what his own ancestors want him to know. I'm going to sign off now for the day. Okay, do be well. And let us continue to enjoy that equality. Okay? Remember, in nature, we are not here to say all in nature is equal. We cannot be able to say that. We cannot be able to say that all in nature is the same. Look at our hands. Is our hands the same? Is our fingers equal? All fingers cannot be equal. So all in nature cannot be equal or the same. We are not saying that. But at the same time, we are saying that all human beings, though we are not born equal, but with knowledge we can be made equals. Made. Look at that word. Made equal. Are you made? Are you made? Answer that very answer. Thank you.